guys, good morning. Today is a Sunday, so Sunday is always my Sunday drive. So today let's talk a little bit about spirulina. So I'm not referring to any notes, so it's all from my knowledge, like for the past maybe around 20 years that I learned spirulina and all the information I got along the way. So I just share a little bit about it because we have just launched a spirulina, and it's a really high quality spirulina, and the price really reasonable. So after hearing it, I hope you will get a little bit more info and knowledge on it, so that you can take the action to make spirulina one of your daily nutrition and supplementation. Okay, so spirulina is an ancient vegetable. So if you look at spirulina, it's actually an algae which existed since the time of the dinosaur. So spirulina has many species, and there's also like high quality and low quality. It's just like durian now. There's so many types of species of durian. Some are more sought after than others. So this spirulina that is launched comes from Spirulina platensis. So Spirulina platensis is I think considered the highest form of spirulina quality in terms of the nutrition value and the properties that they have. Okay, so spirulina, so it's spirulina. Spirulina is a blue-green algae. So if you get it in powder form and you mix it in the water, after a while you turn a very dark green-blue color. Very nice. It's as if you are diving in the ocean, and then there's a lot of seaweed in that area, right? Then you tend to see this color. Very, very nice, very deep, and it's like very alive, the color. So if you have the chance to take spirulina, it's actually mostly is spray dried. So spray dried, right? After doing that, you get it in powder form, and normally they compress it into tablets or they put it in the capsule. So because why? Because for some people, they are used to all types of flavors of the world, and taking a lot of junk food, so their flavor buds has been sort of disorientated. So when they take spirulina, because it's very raw, right? It's from the sea, harvested from there, and it will taste, have a sea taste. And actually, if you give it to children, they will like it a lot. But for adults, because of all the exposure to all kinds of flavor and food, so they don't like it very much. Okay, so that's about the taste. For me, actually, I don't mind, because to some, right, it tastes like kacang putih. Like you are biting on a kacang, like I think mostly like kacang putih, like the ground nuts, right? Okay, so children love it. They can eat and eat and eat. They love the taste because their taste bud is mostly not too many. They have not been taking too many junk food, so they are not used to the overly type of salt to the tongue, right? So they are very okay. So, and for me, it's okay too. I love the taste too. I can take it in powder form, and then get all your tongue and teeth all green. Yeah, but that's just a powder sticking on it, right? After the moment you drink water, then it goes down. So spirulina is a very special food. Because you know why? There are astronauts. The astronaut, when they go to space, they take spirulina as one of their food to space. You know why? Because it's packed with nutrients. It's so dense, and it's high in protein. So to a lot of people, protein is really important in their diet, right? So it's plant-based protein. So imagine that. It's normally difficult to get a protein if you're a vegan, unless you take spirulina, the beans, certain kinds of food, right? So you are okay, because we need it as part of our diet, and most of it comes from the meat form. So this is the plant-based form, which is really great. So I must consider that based on that alone. And it has because it's green, right? It's a super antioxidant. Okay, before that, WHO, in the World Health Organization, has recognized spirulina as a superfood, and in their the food program for the famished country, undernourished children, they use spirulina as one of their food, and they recognize it as such. So that means out of so many food, if you can choose one, choose spirulina. So because it has all the nutrient and minerals, I think one of the highest in the planet. I mean, up so far that I heard that just gram to gram, right? It beats all the other food, because you don't have to take so many other kinds of food. Just on one spirulina alone, it really helps in so many areas and so many nutrition. So there's a special thing about spirulina, and it's an ancient food. Aztec, the Aztec civilization, they have recorded it in their, their sort of their records that spirulina is one of their food that they are taking. So imagine how old is the food, and how long already it has, I don't know, really evolved already or not, and it became this super dense superfood. So highly recommended. Old or young, men or women, all can take. So what you need to do is like the one that I'm taking, I just take one capsule, two capsules per day, which is, I think, meets the daily requirement. And especially if you are vegan, at the same time, even if you are not vegan, because it is an alkaline food, because it's greens, right, it will help you to balance up your body, because you are taking a lot of food which is too much is considered acidic under the group, like our rice, cake, mee, kopi, anything normally that we eat, food and drink, mostly is acidic. So alkaline food, I think there are just a few around, which is in your egg white, milk, your, let me see what else, forgotten already lah, so long. Greens lah, your greens, and maybe I miss out one, but seaweed being one of them. So it's a great alkaline food, and we need more alkaline food in our body. In fact, majority of your food should be alkaline if you want to maintain your health, right? So it should come from the food. I know people take alkaline water, but my belief is that alkaline, you want to get more alkaline food in your body, take it in the food form, right? Okay, so I think spirulina is one of the best. So it was reported that children who had Coxsackie or this hand, foot, mouth disease, if they take enough spirulina, it will prevent, or they'll get well very soon. So that's for the children. They love it anyway, so give it to them. And if you heard of, I think there's other kinds of disease that I've forgotten it at the moment, but I'll update you guys. So in a nutshell, spirulina is a power-packed superfood, and it's widely available right now. Only thing we want to make sure is take the high quality spirulina. That means the quality, the spirulina which is they come from the way they manufacture it. The water is clean, free from bacteria, right? And then it's properly cultivated. It has the safety tests and reports, and it has maybe they are manufacturing it, or they are harvesting it for many years. So you have to look for these companies, because in the end, if the food is good, quality is also up there, right? You don't want to take something which is good, but because they are not very well manufactured, or manufactured in a facility that is not hygienic, it becomes tainted and contaminated. So I think that's the other most important thing about spirulina. So yeah, so the option is a lot there. So the one I'm taking, high quality and very reasonable price. So I'm like partial vegetarian. I can't call it vegetarian, right? I'm the person who don't take meat, all kinds of meat, fish, chicken, any kind of meat, right? Red meat, white meat. So I just go on vegetables, fruits, lentils to keep me going. So have been very up and going, healthy all until now. So I think no issues with that lah. So spirulina is one of my go-to food daily. And okay, for our Muslim friend, right, or people who are doing fasting also generally, take spirulina before you start your fast. It will give you the energy throughout the day. So this one has been over the past, I think 20 years there, I know spirulina. People who take it for their fasting, when they break fast or before they start their fast, it's going to give them a lot of energy and keep them okay. You've not become so hungry so fast. So this is the added benefit. There's so many other benefits that I didn't mention here, like the protein content is so high even than a certain kind of vegetables, and they have certain minerals which is more high in value than even the foods that we take daily. So these are the one that I won't mention here today, but just that I want to encourage you to take spirulina, go for spirulina, and make it your daily part of your diet, so that you will get nutrient which is complete, and that's the thing that we want to do, right? We want to live healthy, right? Okay, one more thing is it is an anti-aging food. So this is my last tips. Spirulina is an anti-aging because it has SOD, superoxide dismutase, which is an anti-aging substance for us human and non-human, like animals also can. So okay, thanks guys. Hope you are able to gain something from this sharing today. Bye.